That's basically got the back end put in. I think over time it's going to need a little bit more tightening. It would be nice if we could get a hot sunny day on it, but given that it's 2/3 of the way through the month of October, I don't think that's going to happen. Continuing on with what we got to get into, we've got the door end basically installed. Still got some slack here. I ran out of daylight last night. Gotta pull this slack back over to this corner and then finish strapping down that corner. Then we've got our outside storm flaps to tighten down and rejigger the side straps a little bit. Then we're done. We're starting to get the storm flap pulled in nice and snug here. We've got straps here that go down and underneath the bottom sill pipe, and I've looped them through the eyelets and then brought them back up to the ratchet strap. Let me take you inside and I'll show you what we got done. Down in the corner, you can see this strap here that comes through the eyelet, comes up in behind the tarp to this ratchet strap. We've got a pretty good amount of tension on there. Could probably let it off and rejigger the strap so there's not as much wound up on the spool, because if you get too much wound up on the spool it can actually push the release, but doesn't look like it's quite that far, so I think we're okay. This is one of those things next year when I get some heat on it, I'm gonna have to come along and tighten all these straps anyways. Let the tarp stretch into its position. And again, the strap that comes up from the bottom to the ratchet. And remember that when you have your ratchet closed like that, it is locked and in theory can't come apart. Still need to do that at the front. I don't know if there's a whole lot to show you there. It's just putting a screw into the pipe with the ratchet strap, the ratchet mechanism as it comes, and there's a bolt here that normally a strap would wrap around, and notice that there's no threads to cut the strap. However, the screw that's in behind there, or the screw hole that's in behind there, is the one that we need. So I'm going to take a ratchet and a wrench and pull those bolts out of those two ratchet assemblies. I need two hands to do that, so I'll have to put the camera down. And here's the ratchet assembly with the bolt removed, and notice we have access to that bolt hole. Let me get these screwed onto those pipes and strapped down, and we'll get the front. And we'll get this front storm flap tightened down to that rafter. There we go. We got that storm flap ratcheted down in place. There's still a little bit of things we got to do here. I recommend trimming down like the seam right here so that the outer shell can lay down in front nice and flat without having a buckle in the corner. Obviously it'll need to be snugged up come spring, but I think we're going to call this one a success for now. There's still some work that needs to be done with the door. There's a pocket comes along, you can kind of see just at the bottom of the door. There's some kind of roll-up mechanism is supposed to be used with that. I'm not exactly sure how all that's supposed to fit together. Gotta go through the instructions on it, but I think that's going to be a separate video. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos. Hope you got something from this. This is going to be a nice storage shelter. Give me some space in the garage rather than storing stuff in my valuable workspace. If you got this far, give one of those thumb up things. And hey, if you haven't already done so, why don't you subscribe to the channel? I got all sorts of other little shop projects on the go all the time, and put out videos pretty well every Sunday. And you ring that bell icon if you want to get alerted. That helps grow the channel too, and maybe leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next mess.